What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Fantasy Fridays. We are getting closer. Yes, we are. It's August. We are getting closer. So, today, we're going to talk about the tight end position. Now, this is a position I pride myself on because for some reason, ever since the first time I did fantasy football and I drafted Jimmy Graham and he was a total freaking bust, I was so pissed that was my first round pick because he was with the New Orleans Saints when I started. Okay, and he was Jimmy Graham, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's such a great tight end." And I was stupid when it came to my fantasy knowledge. I was an infant in my fantasy age, and I was like, "Ooh, Jimmy Graham, he looks good. He had great numbers last year. I'm gonna pick him." And he ended up being a total bust. Okay, so after that year, I swore to never pick a tight end in the first round, and I swore that I would always find the gem, the diamond in the rough when it came to tight end, because I was sick of having crappy tight ends. So, with that, let's get into tight ends. Now, the top 5 tight ends for this year are Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Mark Andrews, Zach Ertz, and Darren Waller. Now, no matter how many times I've told somebody, no matter how many times I make videos and tell people, no matter how many times I say never draft a tight end in the first round, people still do it. I don't know why. The only one I would ever consider this year taking in the first round, if I was the 10th pick or the last pick, would be Travis Kelce. But more than likely, I probably wouldn't take him. That's the only one I would consider. Now, George Kittle, amazing talent, great tight end. I drafted him his rookie year, 12th pick in all of my drafts. He exploded. Last year, I drafted Darren Waller, 11th pick in all of my drafts. He was amazing. The year before that was Evan Engram. The year before that was somewhere in there was Tyler Higbee. The year before that, I have had superb success with picking tight ends. So I'm not trying to say that you all are going to pick my tight end and go in and win your fantasy, but let's get to it, So those top 5, I would not be shy of taking one of those second or third round pick. Now, the reason why I say second or third round pick is because the receiver position is so scarce that I wouldn't mind having a good top 5 tight end to replace that. Because after those 5, I wouldn't take a tight end until the 6th round if I was some of you. Now, for me personally, I won't take it till the 11th round. That's just me. That's how I draft. So in the 6th round, these are the ones that I would target if I were you looking for someone. Evan Engram, because there's not really anybody in New York that he wants to throw to other Darius Slayton and Sterling Shepard. And Sterling Shepard seems to be in concussion protocol every other week. And Darius Slayton is very low floor. So Evan Engram is a very solid choice. Hunter Henry, because they have Keenan Allen, and then that's about it. Tyler Higbee, there's a lot of mouths to feed there, but he's still a great tight end option. And Jared Cook and Michael Thomas put together, really good options there. So that's and the reason why I say 6th round is because a lot of these guys are not like star power. They're like tier 2. Moving past that, Hayden Hurst, who's on that hype train? Because I jumped off. I'm not on it. Never was. Didn't buy a ticket. Because I am skeptical of rookie tight ends. Always have been. Look at TJ Hawkinson. He was supposed to be the second coming of the tight ends last year. He was supposed to be the second Travis Kelce, the newest Travis Kelce out there. Dud. Now, mind you, he's on the Detroit Lions, but I'm skeptical. Now, if Hayden Hurst is there in the 8th, 9th, or 10th round, I might take him. Rob Gronkowski, same thing. A lot of you are going to be foaming at the mouth to take him early. I guarantee you there's going to be somebody in one of your leagues that takes him first round because, oh my God, it's Rob Gronkowski. He was so amazing when he was on the Patriots. No, just stop. Pay attention. The dude's been off for a full year. He retired, and now he's back. Now I get you. He put in work. He got himself in shape. He's back with Tom Brady. Whoop-de-freaking-do. It's Rob Gronkowski. He's a monster. He's also injury prone. He's also getting up there in age. He also was not playing football for a year. I'm going to reiterate that. 10th round is where I would take him. Maybe reach to the 8th. After that, if somebody takes him before that and you get him, that's amazing that you got lucky. Sorry, my alarm was going off from my phone. And so after that, you've got Austin Hooper and you've got Noah Fant, which I also place in the 10th round. Now, you'll see that there's some huge gaps, and there's a reason. First 5 are second, third round picks. The next 4 after that are 6th rounders. The next 4 after that are 10th rounders. For 2nd, 6th, 10. There's a huge gap for a reason, because you should be filling in those other spots with actual players. So here are my late round gems for this year. Okay, you ready? You ready for these? Eric Ebron, because he's on Pittsburgh. Who does Pittsburgh have to throw to? They've got James Washington. They've got Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, they got Vance McDonald, but he's hit or miss. Eric Ebron, healthy, great pick. Big Ben will throw to him a lot. I guarantee it. Number 23 on the list of tight ends. Ebron was 20. This one, 23. Greg Olsen with Seattle. That's going to be a late round gem, I guarantee you. Because they've got Tyler Lockett. They've got DK Metcalf. They've got, Chris Carson running in the backfield. They've also now adding Greg Olsen, who is a veteran tight end who can catch. I mean, honestly, he's an upgraded Jason Witten if you want to make a comparison to somebody. But I still like him in that offense because he will be consistent. He'll be very reliable. But my pick for this year, now those two were to help you out if you can't figure somebody out or you don't want to waste picks like me. My number 1 pick this year, who I'm going to be targeting hard, is Darren Fells, Houston. And the reason being is he did really good last year. And guess who's gone now? DeAndre Hopkins. Guess who's going to be a solid, consistent go-to target for Deshaun Watson, especially now that Darren Fells has established himself, especially in PPR. This guy was catching 5-6 catches a week. That's 5 to 6 points just right there. He was averaging a touchdown a week. It's another 6 points. You're looking at a floor of 11 points. At the tight end position, oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is amazing at the tight end position. Because I know a lot of you are frustrated with the tight end position and go, I only get 3 to 6 points a week in PPR. Because everyone takes Kelce, everyone takes George Kittle, everyone takes... It's like, just take the guys that nobody will take in the later rounds that are productive. Just pay attention. That's what I do. Anyways, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, pay attention. See what's happening. Darren Fells is a great... I guarantee you'll be able to get Darren Fells in like the 10th or 11th round, and you'll be able to save a lot of your picks for better position skill position players, and you'll thank me later. So that's what I got from the tight end position. I know this one's a little bit short, but guess what? The field for tight end is short. Luckily, you only have to put them in one slot. You don't have to do 2 receivers, 2 tight ends or 3 tight ends, stuff like that. So just find that one diamond in the rough, stick with it, and you'll be fine. Tight end position is a lot easier than people think. But also, you also have to feel how the draft is going too. If you look and you see everyone has a tight end, why take one? Nobody's going to fight you for any. They've already taken most of them. But if you're in a position where a lot of the good receivers are gone, a lot of the good running backs are gone, and it's 5th round, and you can get like a Darren Waller, why not? So, anyways, that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it for your fantasy drafts coming up. Damn, I'm excited and ready to do this. Let's get it going. And let's hope that this pandemic doesn't screw us over anymore. And let's have some fun. Let's have some good times because 2020 sure as hell needs it. So, thank you guys for stopping by. Fantasy Friday, next Friday, will be an overall draft preview. We will take a look into what's going on as far as my draft strategy based on first position, middle of the pack, and end of the draft picks. so that you can get a better idea of how you maybe should be looking at what players to take in what round and what position in the draft you are. And with that, I leave you guys till next Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and see you next time.